What? You said we could use the base. No, I understand that, but like, what do you mean people are concerned about safeties? If people were actually concerned about safeties, then Glocks would have safeties. Boom! Headshot, mic drop. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to today's awesome drills. Today, we're gonna have something really cool for you guys. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we got an awesome drills for you today, and basically what we're gonna be doing today is... No! What are you doing? No, we're trying to film here. Okay, all right. So we got a sweet awesome drills for you today, and it's going to involve a bunch of different types. Okay, fine. We're gonna start the shoot. Okay, God.
So, imagine a desk. Maybe it's in an office. You're sitting in it when suddenly bad guys pop through the window and you're dead. Well, you're never gonna finish those TPS reports like that. So let's see what we can do to even the odds and avoid this hostile takeover.
Action! 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 Action!
Oh my God, are you fucking serious?
Action! 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 Action!
Wow,
That was pretty
way
awesome.
more fun. I mean, awesome. That was way more learning experience.
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
obviously.
definitely in the sake of education and training, not just for fun and disregarding safety.
For science.
For science.
Yes.
Safe science.
Oh yeah, safe science.
Safe science.
Yep. Because we love safeties.
We love safety.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyways, so that was our idea of a like an office defense.
Well, I mean, you gotta think like so many people have the 9-to-5 job,
Exactly.
right? They're
You know.
at a desk all the time.
To be somewhat relevant, remember that French magazine attack? They were in the office, right?
Exactly.
Like ISIS attacked them in the office.
Imagine if they all had guns just
And
on their
if they-
laps, ready to rock.
Exactly.
And roll.
If they were all ready, or they took this training course, if they all trained for this.
Yeah, ISIS would have failed
Exactly.
miserably.
You know?
Yeah.
But anyways, but enough about that. But the idea is that's not bad. I mean, what did you think? I mean,
You know, I feel like
you did the SBRs, you did the subguns, right?
Yeah,
So you did the more like natural rifles.
it was nice because, like, first of all, like, both of the guns that I shot were suppressed, and so like it was very quiet, which was nice. So it enabled, like, I guess, like, it gave me the ability to like focus. Like, that's what I felt, was that it helped a
flash,
lot,
too.
right? You got less flash, you know. I did the Mark 18 in a low light setting, not complete darkness, but it was definitely one of those things that helped a lot. But I have to say, like, it's one of those things where you always like think about doing it and you never actually do it. So when you do it, it's like you don't expect it to be what it is, but you already know what it's like. Like when you imagine yourself doing it, it feels exactly the same, but you don't expect it to be exactly the same. Like, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I did I'm surprised. Okay, so you know how I shoot pistols.
Yes.
I'm a pretty inconsistent shot, like a really bad shot in most cases.
He's
But
really good with some guns and really bad with some guns.
Most guns I'm bad at. But like, surprisingly, I shoot better rolling back on a chair, firing, than I do standing still and
It's
actually
probably
aiming.
because it's in your natural habitat. So
Okay.
you're more relaxed.
Okay, you're calling me fat. You're calling me fat because I just sit down on
you're
an
just fat on the
office chair all the
computer,
time.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But it was. I think the adrenaline helps. Like usually, when you're sitting there, when you're shooting at paper targets, like you don't really feel. You're just like, and then it gets to a point where you get bored enough, or your marksmanship kind of get to a certain point where you can't really get much better.
It's when your spidey sense kicks in. So
You're right. You're like, it's like Max Payne, the
Bullet
slow
time.
motion bullet time. You go,
Yeah.
like, okay, for reals though, like I felt it. I kind of felt it. Like the adrenaline kicked up a little. I actually saw, like distinctly, I saw like the front sight of like the VP9. Usually, like they tell you to focus on it, but usually it's too fast. But this time, I actually saw the slide open up, eject, and then kind of like not like the whole way, but I could see like the
You
picture.
instantly had 20/20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you saw that target.
Actually, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Like the results,
In
the
the
results
10 ring,
speak for themselves.
Three
The
rounds
results
in the
speak
10
for
ring.
themselves. No,
all
by the
you
way,
did.
don't try this at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in a controlled environment with professionals.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe the control environment. At least we got one of the two.
Okay,
but,
semi-pro.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But the shotgun though, now
That one was surprising.
You tried it too afterwards.
So okay, what was your thoughts first?
Yeah,
you did it first.
Yeah, first. But then I told you, like first thing I finished, that was the most like slow mo. That felt straight out of an action movie or a video game. Probably a factor of it's slower and you got to pump, but I actually had time to when we were shooting, like wildly shooting, it was the same speed. We kicked out the exact same speed, but we didn't know what was happening, right?
Yeah.
With the shotgun, I saw the target. I know I didn't hit the first two that well, so I could go back and finish two more. Like it was crazy. It just, I don't know what it was like.
I think the nice part about the shotgun was essentially what it is you have sort of like a little bit extra time in between each shot to kind of process, right? And like we noticed that like our engagement patterns were typically either going to be left to right or center left to right. And so like by the time you're engaging the guy on the right, which is usually the last one, you end up like it's more of a flow because the chair is moving at a constant rate rather than like in the middle of a push where you're like changing the momentum, right? So like we're like most of the time our shots on the right guy was dead on, but sometimes on the left guy or the center one, we might be like just a little bit off our target.
You went center, left, right, or left, right, left. I think I went backwards. You
went right first?
I went center, right, and then left. Or right, center, left.
Okay.
So I'm backwards. So again, this is preference. We're not saying there's nothing wrong about going. The whole point is as long as you hit all the targets, right? But it's just how we're just talking about how it's different.
I definitely feel though that like the shotgun really does give you a little bit of an advantage, and I can see how like a lot of people prefer like a shotgun for home defense just because that like split second of like racking another round in the chamber really lets you sort of bring it into like into your sights.
I mean, because it's one thing to have like 30 rounds and just wildly firing, but like we were way more accurate.
I kind of expected, like we still have the last shotgun rounds up. I kind of expected to miss a lot. Like I didn't.
You hit all four.
That's kind of what I'm surprised about was like that I was on target. I was a little surprised because I normally never shoot shotguns. I'm a rifle and pistol guy, whereas like Jeremy does a lot more of the shotgun shooting, and so like getting that kind of results actually like made me pretty happy.
Which also brings up a good point. The shotguns are great for home defense. They point so easily. It's like, and you don't. Well, okay. Take this as you will. You don't really have to aim. And I think the results do speak for themselves. That like we had red dots. We had stock. Controllable 9mm, and the shotgun was by far the easiest and simplest. That we could easily put on target. But otherwise, I mean, I think it's good practice. I think it's definitely something to look into. Grant,
it's an eye-open experience for sure.
Yeah, and then it was probably one of the most fun things we did. I think. It was.
I would say stay tuned for our Awesome Drills course coming in the near future.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I don't know if any insurance is gonna be able to
Progressive.
cover us.
Progressive, I already talked to them.
Okay.
They're cool.
Progressive.
Flo was like, yeah, I want in on that.
Not Geico, 15% or more.
I don't know. Geico didn't really receive the news well.
I see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, so thanks for watching. That's our office defense.
Yeah, if you liked that video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, you know what? Tough. It's just what we're doing. So you should watch our videos anyway.
Not tough. If you don't like it, like it.
Okay. We also have a
Give them a
Facebook
choice.
page. Okay. You have a choice. You have a choice.
To like it.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways.
And we also have a Facebook page. Don't get too much love on there, but definitely check it out. I try to post stuff that, like maybe like sneak peeks or like stuff that, you might not see on the video channel. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. That was another episode of Awesome Drills.
I'm out.